Hi everyone. So far we have been talking about online courses. We have seen that many companies provide courses for free. If someone has been following our previous videos, the idea is that even when they come across a new platform, they should be able to create an account on their own and enroll in courses by themselves. That is what we are trying to achieve through these videos. Another category that we are going to look at is interactive simulators. Imagine that you have a doubt about the settings of a mechanical ventilator. You check the user manual, but you cannot find all the information you need. The next thing you would normally do is access the ventilator directly and try it out. But only people who have access to the ventilator can do that. Not everyone will have access to the equipment. People working in a hospital may have access to it, but even then, if the ventilator is connected to a patient, you cannot simply use it for practice. Equipment accessibility is always a challenge, especially when we are talking about high-value equipment. This is where software simulators can be very useful. There are different types of simulators. They are available both online and offline. Some can be installed and used on a computer, some are available as mobile apps, and others are available directly through websites. Today, we are going to look at one such simulator, Ventilator Product Trainers from Dräger. Draeger's ventilator simulators are publicly accessible. This is the Products and Solutions page from Dräger. I will provide the link in the description. If we simply scroll down, we can see the Product Videos section. The option we are interested in is Product Trainers, which you can see on the right side. Clicking on it will show different ventilator models, such as Savina 300 Simulator, Perseus A500 Simulator. Perseus is an anesthesia ventilator from Draeger. Avita V500 Simulator. Avita and Savina are ICU ventilators from Draeger. Babylog VN500. This is a neonatal ventilator. Oxylog 3000 Plus. This is a portable ventilator. Primus. This is used in anesthesia. Let's take the Savina 300 simulator as an example. Click on Learn More. Here you can see 3 options. Depending on the device category, there may sometimes be 4 or 5 options. Product Overview is basically the documentation section. It is similar to a user manual, where all the details about the equipment are provided under different sections. For example, if you want to know about the available ventilation modes, you can select Ventilation Mode and see all the modes and options available on the ventilator. If you want more information about a particular mode, you can click on it and explore the details. To use the simulator, we can select the second or third option. The second option is Guided Simulation. Beginners who want to understand the ventilator at a basic level can explore this option. Even if you have never used this ventilator before, you can learn how to operate it using Guided Simulation. You get prompts for each function. For example, if you select Getting Started, the simulation begins with a prompt showing you how to turn the equipment on. If you are already familiar with this ventilator, you can directly select Manual Simulation, like this. There is also a How to Use section, which explains how to use the simulator. I will show you that as well. So, let's select the Manual Simulation option. Let's wait for the simulator to load. Okay. Our simulator is now ready. The ventilator is switched on, and we have the complete front panel of the Savina 300 ventilator. This is a highly interactive platform. Just like you would operate the actual ventilator, you can change and explore the different settings here as well. The experience is probably a little better on a computer compared with using the simulator on a mobile phone. Let's change the ventilation mode. We can select VC-SIMV. Go to Ventilation Settings, click on VC-SIMV, and then double-click the rotary knob. We are now in Volume Control SIMV mode. You can set the different parameters to whatever values you want. For example, inspiratory time 1.0 seconds. You can also customize the measurement values displayed on the screen and the waveforms, just like on a real ventilator. For example, suppose I want to see the I to E ratio. Click on the area where you want the value to be displayed and then select I to E ratio. The waveforms can also be customized in the same way. The buttons on the side are also functional. For example, if you want to turn the nebulizer on, simply click the Nebulizer On-Off button. Now, let's create an alarm. We can try a minute volume alarm. First, let's check the current alarm limits. The lower limit is 4 litres and the upper limit is 9 litres. Minute volume is the product of tidal volume and respiratory rate. So let's set the tidal volume to 500 millilitres, or 0.5 litres, and the respiratory rate to 20 breaths per minute. What should the minute volume be? 500 millilitres times 20 equals 10,000 millilitres. That is 10 litres. So the minute volume should be approximately 10 litres. Now we have an alarm. The high minute volume alarm has appeared. The colour of the measurement value has also changed to red. If we click on it, we can see the alarm details. The upper limit has been exceeded. This allows us to identify the source of the alarm. If we click on the Trend Data section, we can see all the values. This is the complete set of measurement values available in the simulator. To stop ventilation, press the Start Standby button. Select Standby and then double-click the rotary knob. The ventilator is now in standby mode. This is a great platform for all kinds of experimentation and learning. As we saw earlier, Draeger provides separate simulators for several of its ventilator models. You can explore all of them and familiarize yourself with the different ventilators without needing physical access to the equipment. I'll see you again in the next video.